There is a guy I know who started flipping furniture off Facebook Marketplace last year with literally $0 in his pocket. No savings, no credit card, no rich uncle, just a phone and a beat-up car. 12 months later, he is clearing $4,000 a month on the side of his regular 9-to-5, and he has not spent a single dollar of his own money to do it. Every single one of those $4,000 came from profit on items he picked up for free or bought with money he had already made from the last flip. Here is why that story matters. The average American has less than $500 in savings. Almost 60% could not cover a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. And inflation over the last few years has eaten through wages so fast that even people with full-time jobs are working second and third gigs just to stay in the same place. The math on a single income simply does not work the way it used to, and most people are figuring that out the hard way. So the obvious solution is to make more money. The not-so-obvious problem is that almost every make money online video on this platform wants you to spend money first, buy this course, sign up for this software, drop $2,000 on a setup before you have made a single dollar back. That is not a side hustle, that is a different kind of bill. This video is the opposite of that. These are 5 side hustles you can genuinely start today with $0 using only the phone in your pocket and the time you already have. Some of these will make you a few hundred extra dollars a month. A couple of them, if you take them seriously, can grow into full replacements for your day job. None of them require you to spend money you do not have, and that is the only rule that matters when you are starting from nothing. So let's get started. Number 1, flipping and reselling. The cleanest $0 side hustle in existence is flipping. The concept is dead simple. You find something that is being sold for less than it is worth. You buy it, or in many cases get it for free, and then you sell it for what it is actually worth. The difference is your profit. The reason this works as a no-money side hustle is that you do not need inventory to start. You need an internet connection and a pair of eyes. Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, and even your neighborhood free pile on the curb are full of items that people are giving away or pricing way below market value because they just want them gone. People moving out of apartments will sell a perfectly good couch for $50 because they cannot fit it in their car. People cleaning out a parent's house will list a vintage tool collection for $20 because they have no idea it is worth $600. Your job is to find those listings and act on them faster than anyone else. The categories that flip best for beginners are furniture, electronics, power tools, video games and consoles, sneakers, and brand name clothing. You list the item on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, or Depop. You take a clean photo. You write a basic description. You wait. The first flip you make funds the second one. The second one funds the third. Within a few months, people running this seriously are clearing $1,000 to $2,000 in profit a month, working evenings and weekends, and they did not put a single dollar of their own money in to start. The catch is that flipping rewards people who actually do the work. You have to look at listings every day. You have to be willing to drive 20 minutes to pick up a desk. You have to learn what things are actually worth, which takes a few weeks of paying attention. But the barrier to entry is zero, and the skill you build, recognizing value, is one you carry forever. Number 2, starting a service business. If flipping is the cleanest $0 side hustle, a service business is the most reliable one. The reason is simple. People will always pay other people to do things they do not want to do themselves. Walk dogs, mow lawns, detail cars, shovel snow, clean gutters, pressure wash driveways, move furniture, assemble IKEA, pick up groceries for elderly neighbors, tutor kids, babysit. Every one of these requires zero startup capital. You probably already own everything you need, and if you do not, you can borrow it or rent it for the first job and buy your own equipment with the money you make. Here is the part that makes this powerful. A teenager mowing lawns in a suburban neighborhood can charge $30 to $50 per yard. Knock out 4 lawns on a Saturday morning, and that is $150 in cash for half a day of work. Detail 1 car a weekend at $80, and you have made more than most part-time minimum wage jobs pay for 10 hours of work. Walk 3 dogs at $20 each, and you have $60 for a 40-minute walk. The marketing for this is also free. Post in your local Facebook group. Make a flyer in Canva and stick it on community boards. Put a sign in your front yard. Tell your neighbors. The first customer is the hardest one to get. The second one comes from word of mouth. By the time you have a handful of regulars, you have a recurring income stream that does not require an algorithm, an audience, or a single dollar of advertising. Service businesses are unsexy. Nobody is making a viral video about mowing lawns, but the people who quietly run them are often making more per hour than the people making content about how to make money online. Number 3, content creation. Speaking of which, let us talk about content creation. This is the one everyone wants to do, which is exactly why most people fail at it. But it is also genuinely possible to start with $0 because the only piece of equipment you actually need is a phone and you already have one. The mistake almost everyone makes is treating content creation like a hobby and expecting it to pay like a business. Posting a video whenever you feel like it, on whatever topic you feel like, with no consistency, and then getting frustrated 3 months later when it has not gone anywhere. That is not how this works. The people who actually make money from content treat it like a job from day one. They pick a niche. They post on a consistent schedule, they study what is working in their space, and they iterate. The platforms that pay creators directly the fastest are YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. YouTube has the highest payout per view by a long margin, but it takes the longest to monetize. TikTok and Reels pay less per view, but you can build an audience there in weeks rather than months. Faceless channels where you never show your face on camera are some of the fastest growing formats on the platform right now because they let you scale without becoming a public personality, and AI tools have made it possible to script, voice, and edit faceless content in a fraction of the time it used to take. The income from content creation is brutally non-linear. You will make $0 for months and then suddenly start making thousands a month once you cross the monetization threshold. The first 100 subscribers feel impossible. The first 1,000 feel hard. The next 10,000 happen faster than you expect. And once you have an audience, you can monetize it through ad revenue, sponsorships, affiliate links, your own products or services, with none of those requiring upfront cash to set up. Content creation has the highest upside of any side hustle on this list. It also has the highest failure rate. Both of those things are true at the same time, and the people who win are the ones who take it seriously enough to grind through the boring early months when nobody is watching. Number 4. Freelancing. If you have any skill at all that another human being would pay for, you can freelance. And the bar for what counts as a marketable skill is much lower than most people think. You do not need to be a professional graphic designer to design simple logos for small businesses. You do not need to be a software engineer to build a basic website for a local restaurant. You do not need to be fluent in 3 languages to translate basic documents. You do not need a film school degree to edit short videos for someone running a TikTok account. Whatever skill you have, even at a beginner level, there is someone out there whose skill in that area is 0, and they will happily pay you to do it for them. Platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and Contra let you create a profile and start taking jobs without paying anything upfront. The platforms take a cut when you get paid, but they do not charge you to list your services. You start at the bottom of the rankings, you take on smaller jobs at lower prices, you collect 5-star reviews, and over a few months, you climb the rankings into higher paying work. The skills that consistently make the most money for freelancers right now are video editing, graphic design, web development, voiceover work, virtual assistant tasks, social media management, and bookkeeping. None of these require a degree. All of them can be learned from free YouTube tutorials in a few weeks. The most successful freelancers are not the most talented people in their field. They are the ones who deliver on time, communicate clearly, and treat their clients well. That is a much lower bar than people assume. Number 5. Copywriting. The last one on this list is the one that quietly pays the most per hour, and almost nobody talks about it because it is not flashy. Copywriting is the skill of writing words that get people to take action. Sales pages, email sequences, ad scripts, product descriptions, landing pages. Every business that sells anything online needs copy, and most of them are terrible at writing it themselves. The reason copywriting is the highest paying skill on this list is that good copy directly translates into more revenue for the business hiring you. A sales page that converts at 3% instead of 1% can be worth tens of thousands of dollars to a business in a single month. So when a copywriter shows up and demonstrably moves that number, the business is happy to pay them thousands of dollars for a single project because the copywriter is paying for themselves many times over. Starting from zero, you write practice copy for free. You pick 5 small businesses in your area, you write them better versions of their existing sales emails or landing pages, and you send them over with a short note. Most will ignore you, some will respond, 1 or 2 will hire you. That is your first portfolio. From there, you raise your rates with every client, and within a year, someone running this seriously can be charging $2,000 to $5,000 per project. The whole skill can be learned from free resources online. The fundamentals of persuasive writing have not changed in 50 years, and the demand for people who can do it well is higher right now than it has ever been because every business in the world is fighting for attention online, and most of them have no idea how to actually write something that sells. The real point here is the thing nobody making these videos wants to admit. The side hustle is not the secret. The secret is just doing one of these things consistently for longer than 3 months, which is roughly when most people give up. All 5 of these can make you real money. None of them will make you rich in the first 30 days. The people who win are the ones who pick one, ignore the others, and grind on it long enough for the results to compound. Pick the one that fits your personality and your schedule the best. And start this week. Not next month, not after you finish another course. This week. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you never miss an upload, and ring the notification bell while you're at it.